Welcome back. In case you didn't know, I am Unchecked Door. Last time we left off, I said I was going to go for a long walk. Believe me, it was a long one. I went and explored quite a few things. It has been a very long time since my last video. Had some real life stuff come up, but I got that all taken care of now, and hopefully we'll be posting videos more often. So let's go take a look at what I found on my walk. Started off by finding some goodies next to another portal. Went around, collected up some resources, and gathered up a bunch of flowers, all the variants that I could find, just so that I have them for later. Found myself a horse, rode around for a while, almost lost the horse. So I changed my perspective here a little bit so that I wouldn't have any more mishaps. I was struggling to find some inspiration and backstory for my little world here. But I wandered around for a while in the rain. I actually went a long ways on this walk. But I came across this little area up here, this sparse jungle, and I found that island out there and decided that I needed to build a bridge to that island because I needed to build something. I hadn't built anything yet and it was really starting to bug me. So I built this little impromptu bridge. There was no plan. I just used everything that was around the area. And we wanted to get an idea of where my world was going and things like that. So this helped me do that. I have a plan moving forward now. I really like when I do my bridges to use at least 3 different kinds of wood or wood variants. So in this case, I just used jungle planks, stripped jungle logs, and stripped oak logs for the floor. And I think it turned out all right. Bought off a bunch of these little fork throwers. Now, keep in mind, like I said, this was an impromptu build. There was no plan. Decided to try my hand at some foliage on the outside. It is by no means a perfect build or even one of my best builds, but I thought it turned out all right. And it helped me focus my time and do something productive. So, but feel free to leave in the comments down below what you think of it. I actually don't think that it turned out too bad. It'll make an appearance in the future, but then I went to the Nether to try and get organized, find some things that I needed. Traded with this guy for a long time. And then I also decided that I needed to get me a way back from world spawn, because I did have to go out, like 4,200 blocks from world spawn. So if something happens and I died, which hold that thought, I didn't want to have to spend another 6 or 7 Minecraft days getting back to home again. And I found a little bit of ancient debris along the way, but I did get this portal set up um, back to World Spawn. Um, it took me actually a really long time to get all of the stuff done that I wanted to get done for this video. I learned a lot of new things in the process, and hopefully I'll be able to take that with me into the next videos, and I don't have to wait another 2 or 3 months to get the next one out, because that really bothered me. But this right here is where bad things went bad, and I actually did um, need my portal, because this popped me back to World Spawn. I could not get out of this, and I just gave in. After that, I went exploring around, and I found this little gem of a place uh, not too far from my base, actually. I think I may wind up doing something here, but um, I went to go get some fresh air, spend a little time with my head above the clouds, found a bunch of resources, got my stuff built back up. But as you can see, yeah, these mountains around here go way up. Like, I'm at 210 and haven't even hit the top of these mountains yet. Um, these things are massive. On the bright side, though, I believe that I have figured out that underneath all of these mountains, there is a collection of ancient cities um, that I'm going to be able to go exploring. I did some diamond and resource mining. I did a lot of this, and it was tedious and long and boring. So you get clips and highlights of everything that I found, because it was too much. Um, then, to help recover from the death, I decided to build some resource farms. I needed sugarcane, and I wanted some melons and pumpkins, so I built a couple little farms um, right in this area near my little straw hut. I figured out that one of my favorite ways to build these little sugarcane farms is um, with just one observer, and I'll show you what I mean. So with the hopper line, I don't have to put a minecart under there, so no redstone is involved. The mud is not considered a full block, so the stuff that grows on it will fall through it. So you can grow sugarcane and you can grow bamboo. So plant the sugarcane, one bamboo on the end because it grows faster than sugarcane, and then one observer. And then the bamboo will cause the sugarcane to harvest. And then, of course, a normal little piston observer pumpkin farm. One row for pumpkins, one row for melons. Now this is one of my very favorite builds. This is my iron farm. So I always build my iron farms with my trading hall in mind underneath. I don't ever worry about getting a zombie to activate the farm. I just build a 4x4 chamber in the middle with hoppers and chests, and then I go out 8 blocks on each side and then build my wall out there. Um, it's a pretty good sized building for an iron farm, but when I do it this way, I put my villagers underneath, which causes the iron farm to activate um, without needing to have a uh, a mob underneath there to scare them. You do have to have 20 villagers to make it work that way, but this particular building is big enough to house 40 comfortably, which is what I use for mine because it makes the iron farm produce faster. Um, this combination, palette combination is one of my favorites that I discovered. It's deep slate, tough, and acacia with uh, glass windows, but um, I just sprinkle the fences in there for the windows to give it some depth, and use the different tough blocks just to give it some texture around the windows. And I like to do a gradient on the windows. For this particular setup, I did, because I had the stuff available and it looked pretty good, I did pink and red gradient for the windows. Buttons I place down just in case the iron golem starts spawning underneath, but I don't usually have a problem with it. As long as I slab the top around the edges here, then I don't usually have a problem with the iron golems spawning inside of the building. They usually spawn above the guys. Now these guys are some friends that I sought out. I named them Ironold and Schwartz. They are Predator Protection Agency. Um, that is Boomer and Mike. They are my audiovisual guys. They're going to help me with getting some cool shots for my videos that I don't have the ability to do because I don't have anything like replay mod or pre-cam or anything like that because I'm on console Bedrock and I don't have that stuff available to me. But they brought me a cool little tool that I renamed my selfie stick, so I can get some good selfies and I can get some good aerial shots around my area now with the Happy Gast. And I got myself a I call it a telephoto lens. Helps me get some close-ups, zoom in. It'll be fun. But of course it started raining as soon as I can get up to show you guys my area and what it all looks like where I'm at. We'll get some good shots of it here in a second. So this is what I have to work with. I'm on a plateau, and this is my starter area here. That is the view behind my starter area with the cherry blossom biome. And then down there is my iron farm. We'll get a good look at that better later. Out here, at the little cove that I've showed a couple of times, it isn't very far away. It's just across the little plain here. But you can see back in the corner there is a jungle over there and some more mountains over there. I'm pretty sure there's more ancient cities underneath here, but this is such a cool little area. I can't believe how many different biomes there are in this one little spot. The big thing that I wanted to show you, though, is over the top of the mountain here. Once we get over here, there is a massive mangrove swamp, which is chocked full of mud, which is going to give me the mud bricks that I want to build with, that I've been threatening to build with since episode 1. So I will come over here and do some resource gathering and get some mud going so that I can start building some bigger buildings over at the main base. But yeah, I mean, look at it. It's pretty good sized. It goes back there a long ways. But anyway, yeah, so thank you for making it to the end of this. Thank you for sticking around. And as always, just in case you didn't know, you are all amazing and appreciated. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye. Bye.